Hey, what's up guys? It's Alex from Jack's Chrome. Glad you could join me for today's one-of-a-kind rigs. Today, we will be looking at Optimus Prime, the several iterations of Optimus, and how a fan built his own replica. Now, let's dive into this one-of-a-kind rig. Alright, let's take a quick trip to some of our childhoods. Over the years, we have seen Optimus change faces a few times. If you watched the animated series, then you saw Optimus as a Freightliner. To a lot of people, this is their favorite Optimus, even if it is just a cartoon. Once there were talks of a live-action Transformers movie, a big change came to the leader of the Autobots. Probably the biggest change to Optimus Prime was going from a Freightliner to the bull-nosed Peterbilt we all have come to know and love. Most fans of the original Optimus Prime Freightliner were disappointed when they made the change to go with the Peterbilt 379, but honestly, I'm pretty happy they went with the Peterbilt. Side note, if you ever wondered why they made the change from the Freightliner, some noted that as a robot, he could be even bigger on CGI. In the movies, as a robot, his height is 28 feet, but if they had stayed with a cab over, his height would have dropped to 20 feet. For those metric fanatics out there, that is a drop from 10 meters to 7 meters. Just looking at the pictures and some footage from the movie, the Peterbilt 379 is super cool looking. I mean, just look at this 1992 Peterbilt 379 semi-truck. In terms of wow factor, the sheer size of this monster is just unreal. The Optimus Peterbilt was used as a stunt truck in the first 3 films of the Transformers franchise. And this may not come as a huge surprise to you, but this Peterbilt does not transform into Optimus Prime as it did in the movies. Although it is very much functional with a VIN, title, and a 14.6 liter straight 6 turbo diesel behemoth under the hood. However, they couldn't just leave things the same, could they? So they upgraded Optimus Prime again, this time to a Western Star. With a new update, Optimus got larger and a new flashy aerodynamic design. They were going for a much more modern and sleeker design. If you have seen most of the Transformers movies, then you would know top stunts are to be expected. They had to make some modifications to get it stunt ready because during some scenes, they had to run the truck at peak performance. To help the driver perform, most stunts at top peak, they placed a Brody knob on the steering wheel to allow the driver to spin it quickly for high-speed turns. However, once they were done filming and Optimus was heading on tour, they removed all the modifications to make Optimus legal for street use. Now, fans across the globe have been inspired by the Transformers franchise that some have gone to the next level by either purchasing or even building full-scale replicas of some of your favorite Autobots and Decepticons. The most popular build, the yellow Bumblebee Camaro. However, Joe Fiducia became the first person in the world to ever replicate a full-scale version of the leader of the Autobots. How did he do it? Turns out Joe did it with minimal experience, no trucking background, and a limited budget. Joe's reasoning to build Optimus Prime was because he loved the character and everything the character represented. After getting permission from Hasbro, the trademark owners of the Optimus Prime brand, Joe set on a journey to transform his Western Star to Optimus Prime, starting in late June of 2016 and finishing by the end of September 2016. When asked how many man-hours went into this build, he said he worked tirelessly for 12 to 18-hour days, most of the summer, sometimes 30 hours straight, because I would never ask anyone to bust their ass for a job, paid or not, if I wasn't willing to put in that same effort. The goal of building this truck was for his son, to show him that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. Joe now uses his full-scale Optimus Prime to fight against bullies by visiting schools and encouraging children to rise up with Team Prime against bullies. When he is not battling bullies, Joe showcases Optimus at comic conventions, indoor car and truck shows, and even children's hospitals. So thanks guys for watching the second episode of One of a Kind Rigs. Before you leave, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. Tell us which is your favorite Optimus Prime. Guys, we're getting close to the end of Chromus. Today, our steering wheels go on sale. Head over to jackschromeshop.com and take 10% off steering wheels. Plus, all Jack's apparel is 15% off. Also, if you want to stay up to date on the new projects, future sales, or just discuss all things Chrome, tune into our live podcast, The Chrome Corner, Wednesdays at noon, with our host, Dave Coleman. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time, and remember, if your rig don't shine, you don't know jack.